So for us, I'd say this is verging on like a date weekend more so than a proper like competitive entry in a contest. Would you say that?
There is no competition.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Hold it. Like that. We're on our way to Indianapolis to do a 48-hour film contest that I literally just learned about a month ago, and I've never made any kind of film. And if you're tuning into the channel as a previous viewer, this, I think, is the first time you've met my lovely girlfriend, Susan Hardigan, and she and I are going to go to Indianapolis and learn about what we need to do to compete in this contest where we are given a few prompts and 48 hours to make a short film. I think a common approach is to get a location lockdown or a small number of locations and come in with some idea of what your story is going to be that you can plug your character and your prop and the line into. And so this is more of an enterprise of filming a film in 48 hours, not like inventing the whole thing in 48 hours, but we are going to try to literally do concept, script, storyboard, filming, editing, scoring, the whole thing in 48 hours with we're going into this with literally no idea what we want to do.
48hourfilm.com. I think they're going to provide us with a character, a prop.
A character, a prop.
And a line.
They're going to give us a prop?
Yeah.
That's good.
I knew that.
That's good. Okay.
A character, a prop, and a line. I forgot about the character. You must submit your film according to the formats listed on your team dashboard. So that's something we got when we registered, I'm assuming. It's tiny little print. But we're in the middle. I do like this part. It says, how long are the films? The films are short. They must be a minimum of 4 minutes and a maximum of 7. It says short is good. Short is good. Genre group number 1 has comedy, dark comedy, drama, fantasy, film de femme, film noir, fish out of water, horror, mockumentary, period piece, romance, sci-fi, superhero, tearjerker, thriller. The second group is buddy film. What's buddy film? Climate film, coming of age, dance film, disaster film, family film, food film. I'd be okay with that. Inspirational film, musical, revenge, road movie. This is our movie.
Great.
Slice of life, social media, sports film, and whodunit. If it was food and whodunit,
it would be like,
oh, I'd be so happy. It's just my life.
So we're in for like a super surprise experience. We're on our way to the kickoff event in Indianapolis. We have to be there by 6:15. We got a low tire pressure alarm. We are on the verge of running late. Fingers crossed we get there and get some categories.
It'll be great.
On these sheets of paper are 2 genres. No, you do not have to do both of them. Yes, you have to do one of them. So, what you got? Documentary or inspiration? Documentary or inspirational. What is stuff the lady is Usually about 15 to 20% of teens don't make it in on time. Your required items are the character. Is Alex or Amy I'm seeing? They are a physical therapist. It's not, you don't have to have Amy and Alex, it's Amy or Alex. The prop that you must use in including your film is a skateboard. Your final item is a line of dialogue. And the line of dialogue is, I'm not going to lie to you. And your time starts now.
Our genres were
Documentary or inspiration. What about
our character is
Alex or Amy Einstein?
And they are a
Physical therapist.
Our prop is
A skateboard or long.
Do we have a skateboard?
I'm fine.
And our line is
I will not lie to you.
something like that. They said they're going to remind us in an email.
Yes.
And our time starts
About 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago. Go.
My horrible handwriting.
Right.
I don't know what else to write.
We're now strolling on the canal walk and trying to come up with ideas.
Yes.
I think we're leaning more towards the mockumentary style. Yes? Okay.
Trying to meet in the middle on it.
Trying to meet in the middle. Okay. And so we have one idea we kept coming back to. Tell me about that.
Well, it was our original idea, and you kept coming back to it. Where I'm
Okay, it was literally our very first idea.
I'm a rock gemstone crystal person.
Yeah, so our, I think, strategically, if we're doing a documentary, I feel like the way to go is hand-operated camera for that style. So that kind of puts me behind the camera, you in front of the camera. And you're thinking like a rock obsessive, basically, like a someone.
It's relatable, and it's someone taking it. Some people take it really seriously. They go, I'm not to get down with the terms.
Yeah, we'll have to do some research, but I think we feel like it's fruitful grounds for satire. Yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of rocks, but
And like,
I'm not a rock.
so we're driving here, and we kept thinking, kept trying to come up with ideas, but every idea I had just kept coming back to this idea. What are other I think we're thinking?
Oh God, I burned my butt.
Yeah, we have a notebook going, but we're going to walk on the canal, enjoy some pretty fantastic weather, a few raindrops aside, and spin ideas around, get some dinner.
Food helps.
Yeah, jot some stuff down in a notebook, and see what we come up with. Andy.
So gummy bears came into play.
Okay.
Ninjas came into play.
If we do gummy bears, we have to buy a lot of gummy bears.
Yeah.
We'll eat a lot of gummy bears.
I don't know if you can eat that many gummy bears.
ZZ Top.
I can't. I couldn't get them on a phone.
Given all those options and what we think is feasible, and we've got a path to accomplish well in the next 45 and a half hours or 46 hours, are you also thinking probably the obsessive rock person?
It's the most doable.
Uh-huh.
I have rocks.
We do have rocks. And we've got the budget for more rocks if we need more rocks. Susie's asleep in bed, which is exactly what we need because she's going to be spending a lot of time in front of the camera today playing this character. So my job this morning is to make sure that when we hit the ground running with principal photography and in the 3 locations that we identified last night to film in, we're taking from these loose notes that we made of sort of the flow of the movie, put that into something that's a little more organized that we can work efficiently from throughout the day, shots that we can scratch off and sort of make sure that everything is captured and that we kind of know what we're doing. Really proud of the idea that we put together, and we've sort of found an opportunity to not just tell a funny story, but to give the character a little more depth and the story a little more heart. But I've got to get typing because I want to have this done when she gets up so we can rock and roll. Okay, we've got a script, kinda. Let's have a reading of it.
Hello.
And the last thing we need is I have to go make a skateboard. Okay, we've been prepping all morning. I spring the surprise on her every time. We've been prepping all morning. We've got a script. We made, I think, all the props. We've got our costumes ready, our characters developed, and even took a little bit of time to rest. And now we're going out to shoot. It is 3:30 on day 2, and we're going out to shoot our very first pieces of footage. So I guess our strategy is sort of to start at the least intimidating location. So we're going to the woods where hopefully we don't see a lot of people. We can get comfortable with this process, ideally. And then we have some other exteriors we can shoot around town. And then I think the big lift is going to be going to the apartment at the end of the day and hoping the clarity kicks in, clearing it out. We've got our work cut out for us. It's going to be action. We'll find some rocks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
You ready to film your big action scene?
Yes.
We do. We're just finished setting up to do our first inside shots. Things are going really quickly. We're losing daylight. Probably not a lot of check-in, but so we're set up for an interview style piece of footage for our mockumentary. Join us on that. So got framed up tight on the C200 with some panning motion we're going to use. I've got this on the small rig tripod that I reviewed 2 videos ago, and my R7 set up on the wide shot. Usually I do this in reverse, but this I had the tripod plate on the C200 for the panning tripod. So anyway, and then 100-watt video light setup, and my lovely girlfriend is going to be our first interview subject. However, immediately afterward, I will also be getting into costume and character, and she'll be interviewing me. So interesting night planned, wrapping up footage with our indoor stuff, and tomorrow will be editing day, hopefully.
I get to interview?
Yeah, you get to interview me.
Nah, awesome. This makes this whole thing like.
Ah, yes, the obsidians. Ready to storm. Yeah.
I've been searching for it every day since I met Dr. Einstein. What?
Okay, yesterday was a blitz making footage. I think we filmed at like 5 different locations, and between working on the script, getting all of our preparations ready. She had no idea I was recording this. Right. Making the lists of things necessary to get props and set pieces ready, and sort of coordinating an order for shooting, and then executing all the shoots. We got done at like what, 10:30?
I think it was closer to 11 one day.
So about a 16-hour day yesterday out of our 48 hours was invested into that. So this woman poured her heart out and exhausted herself in like 95-degree heat yesterday to be the main character of the film. And now it's my turn to put in a little effort wrapping up with the edit and the score. And I got to get to it because it is 9 a.m. on Sunday. This is the aftermath of our experiment. Just got the video uploaded. Wish I could have checked in more, but just had to settle for a time lapse while I was doing all the editing. We do plan on having a what do you call it, like a watch party tonight, or a wrap party, to watch the video, have some snacks and stuff. But look, this is I've had to come here. The story is, if I didn't get to tell you, is that she's moving out of this apartment, and so we sort of had the space at our disposal, except for a lot of things that she still had around. And so this is the last step, is I got to clean up all my mess here. My lights, my cameras, my gearboxes, everything is here. And I got to take it home and get it packed and stowed back away for work this week. But so I can't show you the 48-hour video. That's strictly stipulated in the rules until after it's debuted at their film festival. So that's on July 14th. Stick around on the channel. I'll be sure to share it. But if you're curious about what it's like doing a 48-hour film festival, how feasible it is, if it's something you could tackle, what the requirements are, hopefully this video helped you to decide whether or not to do that. If you're not looking forward to a mess like this, maybe something else. All right, so I'll see you next time. Keep an eye out and a foot forward. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I feel like these rocks